Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. I'm at home. I should be in church, but Greg's fishing. So I decided to stay home, making potato soup, getting stuff done at the house on our day off. Um, People are asking me all about these chairs, where I got them, how much I paid for them. I got them at Peacocks in Branson West, and I'll show you a few more things I've bought from there. Awesome store, cool owner. Pam is super cool. There's a funny story behind these chairs. A week ago, Saturday, we went to the boat. We went to the harbor to check on the boat and do stuff. And I said, the only thing I want to do is go by and look at some couches at Peacocks. I'm trying to replace our couch upstairs. He was cool about it because we were going to the boat. So we went into Peacocks. We're looking around, and I see these two orange chairs, and I'm like, oh, those are cool. Not a big fan of what the colors of the cushions are, but those are cool. So I told Greg, I'm like, oh, I want those chairs. And he just gave me the look. And you know what the look is like when your parents give you that look? And I'm like, yeah, he's not going to go for this. So we look around. He finds a broom, and he is Googling how much this broom is at Home Depot. And so he gets the broom for a great cost, our price. I get my cookie jar, my pink pig I showed last week, and we leave. The whole time that we are driving home, I am thinking, how am I going to get those chairs? I work Monday through Friday. I'm at the salon every working hour, so everybody's closed by the time I get off. So Friday night this week, we are out in the garage. He's doodling around with his fishing stuff. And I said, oh, are you going fishing tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, I think I will. And in my mind, I'm like, thank the Lord, because I'm going to be at Peacocks on Saturday morning. So he gets up, goes fishing. I get up, power clean the house. Thought Peacocks opened at 9. They really don't open till 10. So I run in Walmart, get some Halloween candy to start stocking up for that. Go to Peacock, sitting in the parking lot, 10 till 10, waiting. Here we go. I walk inside. I'm like, okay. And I'm looking around, and they had restaged the place. If you haven't been in there, it is cool stuff everywhere, furniture, decor. I can't find them. And then I see them over on the other side from where they were last week. And I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one in the store. I'm the first customer. So Pam, the owner, is up at the front, and she's working on her computer. And I'm like, hey, do you know if you think those chairs can fit in my SUV? And she's like, well, we'll have to measure them. And she's like, which chairs? And I told her the orange ones. And she's like, oh, I am so sorry. Those are on hold. I'm like, oh my gosh, of course they are. She's like, hang on just a minute. Let me call the lady, because we only do a 24-hour hold and her time's basically up. She calls the lady, which I kind of laugh because the lady is where I'm at, but I'm betraying my husband. The other lady is a good wife. She's hasn't got an okay from her husband yet on the chairs. So she's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and sell them. So Pam says, oh yeah, they're yours. So Pam and I lift the chairs. These things are heavy. They are a solid wood chair. So we lift them, we carry one out. I open up the hatch of my SUV. We cannot get them in the truck. We turn them every which way. They don't fit. And I'm like, oh, son of a gun. So now this time it's about 10:45. When Greg goes fishing, he's usually home by 11 noon the latest. So I'm like, Pam, I'm going to run home. My husband's personal truck's sitting in the driveway. I'll grab it and I'll be right back. So I get on 13 and I call Jody. I'm like, Jody, you have to meet me at the house at 11:15. And I need Todd. I need you guys to get the chairs out of the back of the truck, bring them into the house. We'll stage them. Everything will be great. And she's like, oh, that's real nice. You did this behind Greg's back. And I'm like, yes, I am. So please be at the house. So I go back to Peacocks. I'm driving Greg's new truck. I pull up and and Pam's there. And so we carry the chair, one of them, back out. And Greg's cover looks like it's the one that folds. I never pay attention to it. I don't know how to get the cover off the back of the truck to put the chairs in the truck. And so Pam's working. She's like, oh, don't worry. I've got a truck just like this, or a cover just like this. And she's looking at it and she's like, yeah, I don't know. So then I have to take about 5 minutes out and YouTube on how to remove this cover. So I did it. We got it. So we get the chairs into the truck. I drive them home. Jody and Todd pull up 5 minutes later, and Todd's laughing because he knows exactly, and Jody knows, but she knows me. I do these things. So we carry them in the house and we put them together, and they're lovely. I love them. I did order new cushion covers. A lot of people on Facebook are like, oh no, I like those. And I'm like, yeah, not so much. They don't go with my decor. Well, they kind of do. I don't know. But anyway, so Greg comes home. The funniest thing. Well, I hear him come through the garage door. He looks in the living room and he's like, oh my gosh. And that's all he says. So he goes out in the garage. He works for a little bit, putting the kayak up. And then he walks in and sits in this chair where I'm sitting. He said, I feel like I'm in a doctor's office waiting room. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, that's great, Greg. So anyway, it went over great. I love my chairs. I got these two. They were $45 a piece. Her furniture is absolutely super cool. She has every single kind of style you can imagine. I will show you. I bought a dining room table from there, and then these super cool green velvet bar stools. So we are getting ready to repaint our entire house, and that's why there's paint swatches there. So anyway, happy Sunday. I will see you guys. I'm supposed to maybe do a podcast with my dad today, which is super cool. Great memories. I love him. We'll see. Have a wonderful Sunday. See you soon.